Welcome to the Mega Man X Marathon. I am Karudo, joined by...
Sepherim, who will be co-commentating with him today on Mega Man X, even though I have never played a Mega Man game in my life before.
Although you know Part 1 pretty well, considering how many times we had to redo this.
People are supposed to think we did this in one take.
Oh, right, yes. So, how about that highway?
Yeah, the highway. Full of violence, you know, normal kind of stuff. Rolling wheels are out to kill you. Giant robots fire missiles.
In the future.
The usual kind of stuff you find in A12.
In the
By the way, that's a British highway.
It's a British highway?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's in Britain.
Alright. I didn't know Mega Man in the future took place in Britain.
Wait, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Okay.
So, yeah, to change the subject from this kind of car crash of a conversation, tell us a little bit about the story of Mega Man X.
Well, basically, Dr. Light created this robot who could think and feel and make its own decisions called X.
Bad idea.
Yeah. And so he was like, humanity's not ready for this, so I'm going to put it in a capsule until, you know, all its systems work. You know, so it won't
Instead
kill...
of doing the sensible thing like disposing of it. Yeah, that would never work.
Right. But, you know, 100 years later, this archaeologist discovered Dr. Light's lab and is like, hey, I found this machine that can basically think for itself. You know what would be a great idea? Let's copy this technology, even though I'm an archaeologist and not robotics.
Yay!
Robotics guy. Scientist, that's the
We're
word.
worried about us. Giant bees on the highway trying to kill you.
Yeah. And so we got this, like, really ultimate Reploid, which is what they called those copy technology robots. This ultimate Reploid named Sigma, who's like the best of the best of the best. And like Lucifer before him, he rose up. And so everyone
That's all villains do.
Yeah. So, and I got hit. Yeah, so anyway, like all the people who are like, all the Reploids rather, who are like, yeah, I'm not going to obey the humans because they're inferior. They rose up and joined Sigma, and your job as Mega Man X, or simply X, is to defeat him. Yeah. And in the future, we drop cars on you.
Sky Garage.
Alright, and from this airship, we're introduced to one of the first badasses of the game. Vile, who totally isn't Boba Fett.
Totally. I mean, look at how much it doesn't resemble him. Like that helmet, for instance.
Yeah, his Japanese name is Vava, which I guess is supposed to be an homage to Boba, but, you know, it doesn't really fly in America so much.
Because of suing. And also George Lucas.
Foolish X! You thought you could defeat me! This was a fair fight. No, really, you literally cannot win this battle, no matter what you do.
Unless you happen to be Zero.
What a bastard. I mean, thank you for saving me.
Thank you for totally showing me up.
Racer
Oh,
X.
this? You're going to be arrogant to me now? Oh, wonderful.
Racer X, I couldn't do anything. Speed, you mustn't worry. He was a war machine. Remember, haha! You have not reached full power yet, haha! Yeah, basically Zero is, you know, your senior here, and he's like, yeah, I'm the leader of the Maverick Hunters. And Mavericks are the names of the Reploids who are not doing what society wants them to do. And X is kind of just this low-ranking guy who thinks and feels too much and doesn't fight enough.
So wait, are Reploid hunters like Reploids themselves then? And they're like good Reploids instead?
Yeah, Maverick Hunters are, you know, usually just Reploids. Anyway, here we are with the select screen where we can fight one of 8 bosses like Mega Man style. And I've chosen the most difficult and challenging and most fearsome enemy of them all. Chill Penguin! Yeah.
You tremble at his approach.
Here
yeah, that's definitely not a very threatening sounding boss.
Well, whatever. He rules over Sherbert Land. I mean, seriously, this looks like sherbet or ice cream more than snow. In the background, at least.
This has just become my favorite level.
Yes. I mean, look at this. Like, if you saw there, like, the trees had like machines in them. What's up with that? Which totally was
Normal trees are not good enough. They make oxygen too slowly.
Which was totally relevant what I was saying before. But anyway, as you may have guessed by now, the gameplay in Mega Man X is different than it is in Mega Man. By that I mean, you can run, jump, and shoot and charge your Buster, but you can also kick off walls, which is really important and kind of defines this series.
As well as the nice graphics, of course.
Yeah.
There's Dr. White.
Yes. So you come. ... We must defeat Dr. Wowie, Mega Man. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, just either play Mega Man 8 or watch a video talking about Dr. Light's dubbing. It's hilarious. Like, these seem to be energy signatures. We must but where is Dr. Wily? That's a good question. It's so bad, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's so bad that even though Kurito here is actually trying, he still can't voice act quite as badly.
Yeah, I can't try even trying, I can't be that bad. Jeez. But anyway, back to what's relevant. This capsule here is basically an upgrade capsule that Light left behind for X, in case you needed it. And this is the one and only mandatory one. And it basically just shows you how you can dash, which replaces the slide in this game. Instead of holding down and jump, you simply press A on the Super Nintendo controller, or forward twice. And what's different is you Shing! And what's different is you can actually do the dash jump, which greatly extends the length of your normal jump. And you get fancy shoes.
Yay. Also, do those birds have saws on their heads?
Yes, they do.
Dude, what would that even be useful for?
I don't know.
Random house.
I don't know. Everything seems to troll you so far, so I don't see the inconsistency. You even troll the awesome mecha. It's like, let's just drop it off in oblivion.
Yeah, we're finished busting up random people's houses. We don't need this anymore.
Crap, we need to hide the evidence.
Plus millions of dollars to make, we'll just, like, dump it in some sort of bottomless crevice.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
Also, snowballs are effective against robots.
Yes. Because everybody knows metal is weak to snowballs.
Of course. I once threw a snowball at a tank and it totally got owned.
So,
and by that time it had no effect.
Yeah. Anyway, Chill Penguin is the most common boss to beat at first because he is what I call the bitch boss. The boss that is really easy to defeat and you need to get the first weapon for it. But
yeah, that's why he's called Chill Penguin instead of something badass. So that people who are new to playing this game will know that, oh yeah, that's the guy I gotta go for first. I'll be able to beat him, no problem.
Yeah. Although, to be honest, even though I started with this typical boss here, I'm actually going to just go through all of the Maverick stages with simply the Mega Buster to win the actual boss fights. Reason being, because I get to show off the boss's attack patterns and it's more badass.
Yes. Reason being because he plays this game way too much.
But don't worry, in the boss rush stages, I definitely will use the weakness to kill them much faster. You get Shotgun Ice, opposed to Ice Shotgun.
Huzzah!
It's more like an ice. It's more like a snowflake rifle.
So since we're probably not going to be seeing much of it, like, in the near future, what does Shotgun Ice do?
Well, it can actually bounce off. Like, let's try sentences, me. You can shoot it forward, and it will freeze enemies. It also, if it hits a wall, it will kind of diverge and be like a shotgun, I guess.
Sweet.
And but as an actual attack, it's kind of lame. Figures, right?
Well, I suppose the freezing thing is like supposed to be its gimmick instead of damage.
When you get the X-Buster upgrade, you can charge your, you can charge it, the actual special weapon there, and ride on, like, a sled made of ice, which kind of extends the length of places you would normally be able to go to. Which,
that's pretty badass.
Yeah, for once, Chill Penguin did something right. Also, before I forget, depending on what stages you defeat in what order, you can, some of the levels alter. Like, for example, I forget which one it is. I think it might be Storm Eagle's place or Launch Octopus. But if you beat one of those first and come to this place next, the electricity gimmick isn't there. Like, the whole place is wrecked.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool how they like change levels depending on which levels you defeat first.
Yeah. And like, you'll have random blackouts throughout the stage, kind of creating a different challenge. Also, random jelly! Huh?
It's Maverick jelly. Damn. Imagine just like eating breakfast, some jelly, all innocent like, and it sound like, no, fuck you.
Marmalade and jam, rise up and electrocute! But yeah, if you take away the electricity from this stage, from what I mentioned earlier, this boss won't have the electric attacks. Mini-boss, rather.
Yay, you defeated Jelly.
You got life up.
Critical hit, delicious damage was inflicted. You found empty plate.
Yes. Now, those, like, little motor things there with the wheels, it's like, if you leave them alone, they just kind of go left and right. And they're they're such spazzes.
They kind of remind me of Badniks. I mean, I can't remember which one exactly I'm thinking of, but it was one of the early ones.
Makes me think of
those ladybug ones from like the first level in Sonic 1.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Except they look kind of cooler. I mean, ladybugs on wheels aren't really that threatening. I'm sorry, Dr. Robotnik, but they aren't.
But mortar turtles are.
Yes, mortar turtles are extremely badass.
With their pink and orange. Yeah. And we got ATSTs here, apparently.
Oh, you almost fell down that hole there.
Yeah, lucky me. Alright, boss time. Let me catch my breath, charge my laser,
Boss door,
and fight the monkey.
go for it. Attack! Attack!
I will defeat this door with everything I have.
You showed it who's boss.
Haha!
It had no choice but to open for you. Oh crap, it's a Christmas tree. No, it's a monkey. Not quite as impressive.
Jeez, I'm really low on health. Oh, one hit! Jeez, I guess that's
Wow.
it.
You got pwned.
Next time.